Today we're going to put together this church votive holder. I had already pre-painted everything because this one has several pieces, so I just used a white acrylic paint and painted in the areas that would show. You don't have to paint the entire thing. So this is a layered piece, so I put the two pieces together with some art glitter glue. And this is the front piece. Now this is where the votive holder goes on the back. You get two pieces. You get a solid piece and one that has a hole in the center. And you glue those together. Before I put the church steps on, I go ahead and I'm going to put the backer on because I'm going to glue and pin nail just for extra security. If you're doing it for yourself, it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but if you are selling them, I just feel more comfortable with them being a little sturdy. I love this glue. It just takes a few minutes. If you use hot glue, it would adhere a lot faster. I did not have my glue tool plugged in. So now I just put a couple of pin nails in. Make sure it stands correctly. And then I'm going to glue on the stairs. This is pretty simple. You can use whatever color. I just used a burnt umber, a white, a green, and a red. Now I'm just going to glue on the roof. And then I'm going to glue all the windows. A lot of times if I have little pieces like that, I will pour some glue out and use a sponge and just dab it on the back. That way it doesn't seep out as bad. I just have a cookie sheet from Dollar Tree and I put some painter's tape on it, and I go ahead and separate all my pieces by color, and then I replace the tape every so often, but it was needing replaced, so I just put my glue there. And if you get any extra glue, I just take a paintbrush with some water on it and kind of clean it up. Next, I'm just putting the cross on. Now you can just leave it like this and not worry about the wreath with the little bow. This just makes it more Christmassy. You could just use a glue dot and put that on there at Christmas time and take it off and keep it up all year. Now I'm going to use some of the Tim Holtz crackle paste. It just needed a little something. So I'm just taking my palette knife and I'm just rubbing it in certain spots. A little goes a long way. You don't need a whole lot. So now I'm just going to take my heat tool and dry that. And it just gives a really nice fine line crackle. Once that's dry, I'm going to use my Tim Holtz Distress Crayon. I'm just putting it over the crackled areas so you can see them a little bit better. I'm using walnut stain and a little dauber. It's like a crayon. You don't have to add all that if you don't want. I just like the little extra touch. And then I wanted it darker in some spots, so I took my Kiehl's Dark Sealing Wax and just put it around a little bit in the corners and the sides. But any wax will work. And then I'm just putting it underneath the roof areas because it was too white for me. I promise we're about finished. As soon as I get it how I like, I will just grab this little tea light that does come with it, and it's on a timer. Hope you liked it. Thanks for watching.